Okay folks, another board review, different face doing it this time, and today we are talking about this little gorgeous machine, the Love Machine FM. I'm sure you've all kind of heard of the man behind this board, Mr. Ryan Lovelace, all part of that kind of Californian shaping ilk who were always out there pushing the boundaries, a lot of kind of hand shaping. They're always reinventing things that we've had from the past, bringing them back to life, putting their own tilt on it. The actual plan shape of the board, just looking down from the top, is nothing too radical. You know, we have got the Y point, that classic kind of mid-length way, a little bit further forward. Come down to a really tight pin. What you will find is on what he does do with a number of his boards is on the different sizes, he does end it with a different tail as well, which is slightly confusing. So there is kind of, I think it's in the 7.2 or 7.4, he actually goes to like a rounded square. The magic really with the board is all on the bottom. The first thing which I noticed even before I'd caught a wave on it is, hopefully you can see this on the camera, we've got this kind of scooped out, I'm going to call it a scooped out kind of beveled rail on the bottom, which almost gives it kind of a domed rail. Now, the first thing I noticed on this is when I did paddle out was because you've got a lot less area actually on the water, as you were paddling, the board, even as I was paddling, was going to rail a lot more than my CI mid. Obviously CI mid is very flat through the bottom, a lot more surface area touching the water, so a lot more stable. This is a thing that obviously always draws everybody eyeing about the board, is this pretty radical channel running through the middle of the board here. It's like a fan-shaped channel, and then running through the middle of it, you've got quite a big, pronounced kind of V. The idea, what Ryan Lovelace will tell you is that it's to kind of pull the board down onto the face. Yeah, he's having this kind of big channel running here with a big V, is to pull it down and keep it gripping. Fin wise, this is always the thing which some people I'm sure would say, why would you do it? Yeah, this is like a twinser kind of setup that we've got. Yeah, and these are Ryan's actual fins that he designed for the board. Yeah, you couldn't really ride this board without anything apart from this fin set. It's a very upright twin, as you can see. Yeah, not a massive amount of surface area, a little bit of a keel kind of back to them, but then alongside them you've got these little kind of stub fins. Yeah, which the idea behind the twinser, I'm just going to step back here. The idea behind a twinser is to take that twin fin speed and give it a little bit of extra bite. My experience of riding the 6.6 is I've kind of gone in conditions chest up, I would say. Fortunately, I couldn't say I've rode it in any amazing kind of overhead surf or anything at the moment to kind of get a feel for what that's like. But from chest probably to head high, I've rode it in kind of various conditions, clean to kind of very messy. I found it goes really nice, glides really nicely from takeoff, easy paddling into waves, even on the 6.6, because you have got that kind of thickness through under your chest. But you can still step back on that tail and kind of get some nice kind of turns. I'm no ripper. I don't think I ever was a ripper. So for me, it's more about the flow, more about getting the odd nice turn. If I do manage to get a little pull in and look in a barrel, which is probably about as good as it gets nowadays, I'm very happy. So we have got this board in lots of variations. I went for one of these amazing spray jobs. I look at some boards and think, right, some boards are keepers, you're going to keep them forever. And if you are going to keep a board forever, why not kind of make a stamp on it and have it a bit unique, something different, something that you can kind of look at and think, well, it's just one of a kind in the whole world. So we have got them with some amazing spray jobs. We've also got some in just in the last couple of days in clear for those purists out there who don't want a bit of colour in their life. We've got it in a massive range of sizes. Just go on the website and have a little look. As always, if you've got any questions you don't think I've talked about, I am the resident geek. I'm always sitting here behind my computer or near my phone. You can give us a ring here, just ask to talk to Martin, and I will do the best to answer them.